Hey guys, I want to talk to you today about flipping a mobile home. This is a lot of things I see on the internet that people are asking about flipping a mobile home from start to finish. I'm gonna walk you through through the whole process, guys. I'm gonna show you what would I do, what I wouldn't do, the things that you need to consider that you wouldn't think about before actually going through with flipping a mobile home. So uh, again, this is a 1997 two-bedroom, two-bath. Yep, three-bedroom, two-bath. Home is solid, vinyl siding. So on the outside, it looks real nice, but on the outside, we'll see that it needs a lot of work. Now, potentially, guys, after this home is done, it could be worth $30,000 to $40,000 if you sell it on payments or if you just get the right buyer. But one thing I want you to consider before you even think about flipping a mobile home is the location that the home is in. Now, myself, Miss Carrie, and I, why we're not doing it for this home is because of the location where it's located. If you can see, it's in a rough neighborhood. In our years from experience of doing this, in a rougher neighborhood, you can't leave supplies out. It's hard to get a reliable handyman that'll come out to these areas. So you have to consider these things. And if you see here at this mobile home, they may be doing the same thing because they have a dumpster out here. And you can see there's a mobile home in back of it. So I don't know if they're flipping both of them or they're just doing the one. You see that they have mattresses in there. So it may have been a rental already. I don't know what's their plans to do it, but guys, you have to consider the location of the home. And the second thing you must consider is your handyman. I talked about this in Can You Make Money Flipping Mobile Homes? Go back and watch that video if you haven't seen it. But the location, who will do the work? Will you find a reliable handyman to do all of this work? So let's go on the inside and I'll walk you through what's the process from start to finish to flipping a mobile home. Okay, guys, I want to share with you another secret also. When you're looking for contractors, you can see these guys just pulled up at the mobile home. So go out and talk to these guys, ask them for their phone numbers, take a picture of it, put it in your phone. And you could build your contractor list just by doing that, by going out into the field, seeing who is actually doing the work. Stop, ask questions. Even if you don't speak Spanish, there's Google Translate now where you can speak to these guys. So that's what I did. I took a picture of they didn't even have a card, they had a t-shirt. I took a picture of the t-shirt and stored the contact information in my phone. That way, if I ever need someone, this is a guy that I can call and get a quote from, because who better to talk to than those that are out there actually doing the work in the field. So that's a tip, guys. That's a secret. All right, guys, so I'm gonna walk you through this home and I'm gonna show you exactly what I would fix, give you an estimate of the costs, because these are all the things that you need to consider when flipping a mobile home, whether you're gonna rent it out, do a rent to own. This is what we prefer doing, rent to own. That way you don't have to fool with toilets, termites, trash, none of that fixing up. Let them worry about that. But let's just walk through and see, as we approach the mobile home right here. We're gonna have to fix this, change out the wood, probably get you a new door frame. So new door frame, that's about, new door, $200. So let's add that. We'll just walk through, guys. You see the floor, you're gonna need new floor covering. So even if, a tip for you guys, if you're gonna add new floor covering, you can go with the vinyl planks. You can go with the roll vinyl flooring like this. They sell it at Home Depot. So your average mobile home, 16 by 80. I think that's around 1,400 square feet. I'm just saying, if you want to replace the floor in certain areas, you're looking at about, with the labor, probably about $2,000. So let's add that into the cost. New floors, about $2,000. And if you can get it cheaper, that's even better. Let's look at the walls. I'm gonna have to patch this up, paint it. And you can see here that this was a wallpaper on before they painted over it. So a tip to help you, when painting over like paneling or anything, prime it first, Then you come with your paint. So that's the trick, to paint over old paneling. A lot of these older mobile homes have paneling in it, and you can give it almost that sheetrock look. What you have to do is prime it first with the kilts, and I'll put the link in the description where you can get it, and then come with your paint and you can get that new look. So let's add up paint. If we're gonna paint this whole home, you can add about another, with labor, you're looking at about $500 to $800. So you can factor that in. Another thing too, like we saw across the street, you're gonna need a dumpster, especially if the home is junked out. You're gonna get you a dumpster to clean all the junk up, and that will, average dumpster rental, you're looking at about $500 for 30 days or so. And you gotta factor in this too, guys. Who's gonna clean up the home? Will you do it when you get off of work or on weekends? You have to factor in that timeline. Who's gonna do the work, or you're gonna hire someone to clean it out? So you throw in another $250, $500 to hire a crew to clean out this home. So these are all important factors to remember. Let's look in the kitchen. As you see, there's a hole in the roof right here, so that's gonna have to be replaced. Sheetrock, then you're gonna have to patch it up at the top with new shingles, plywood. So just the work right here, it looks like a lot, guys, but it's really not. With labor and the supplies to fix this, this is probably $250 with labor to patch this. $250, $500 the most. So doesn't look bad, but you want to sell it as bad when you're negotiating with the sellers. The countertop, we're going to have to replace the whole countertop. You want new cabinets or resurface the cabinets. So let's just say we were just to do a countertop and new cabinets at the bottom, guys. That would run you, given an estimate of probably $1,500 with new countertops, backsplash. The floor in here looks pretty good. The vinyl still looks good. It's not tore up like in the living room. So that's pretty good. Again, it's a lot of junk, guys, so you're gonna have to clean that out, which shouldn't be a problem. Don't let that deter you. And I want to remind you too, when you want to sell this or you're trying to rent a mobile home, your most important areas to fix up is your kitchen and the bathrooms. You want to make sure those look nice, because the woman, if it's a family, the woman is going to make the decision as far as will they rent here or will they not. And a woman's favorite places in a home is her kitchen and her bathrooms. And you want to make the master bedroom look nice also, because that's where the parents are going to stay. That's who's spending the money. You want to make it look nice for them. So this is where you want to invest most of your money, in the master bedroom. So again, this just needs cleaning. See, the floors are still, needs to be cleaned up, but the floor is still in good shape. If we look at the bathroom, we don't want to walk all over this because there's some, you can see there's rat poop in here. But they have a new countertop, so that's still pretty good and decent shape. You're gonna have to, if you want to invest in the tub, okay, if you tear out the tub, new tub, let's just say we redo everything in the bathroom, new vanity, new tub, shower head, you're looking at about $1,500, $2,000, even if you do the flooring. So let's just say $2,000 on the high end to replace out everything in the bathroom, but it's worth it, guys. So, and if you'll see in the corner too, there's some extra vinyl flooring. So that's something that you'll find out too when you're doing these homes. A lot of these sellers, they'll have material left over from projects that they did to the home, and you can just reuse it. So that's an extra bonus. Let's go to the other side of the home. You look at the flooring right here. It looks pretty good. I mean, well, back here is going to have to be replaced. And like I said, they had some in the back in the master bedroom. And look right here, the sheetrock. You can patch this and paint it. So no big deal. Let's look at this room here. This room, you see you're gonna need a new closet door. There's a hole in the door right here. May have to replace that or patch it. The flooring is still good. The vinyl is still good. Definitely needs some paint. So just in this room with the doors and the paint, it costs you about $500. Let's estimate $500 to repair this room. Let's look at the bathroom right here. Bathroom is pretty dark, but you can kind of see a little bit. The vanity still looks like it's in good shape. Even if you replace the vanity, the toilet, the tub, let's just say it'll cost you $1,000. The flooring, paint, it'll cost us $1,000. So let's add that to our total for remodeling this home. And if you see in the corner here, there's a crack from the settling, if we can see it. Needs some paint. Definitely needs a new floor covering. They tore that up, so you need new flooring in here. For this room, you're looking at about $500 for new flooring. And it needs a closet for that closet. So overall, guys, this room would run you about, we can say about $800 with the door and the flooring, painting it, patching up the sheetrock in the ceiling. Want to get a view of this cracked ceiling again? So it's okay. But overall, guys, that should be this. These are the things that I would focus on. The bathrooms, I would focus on the bathrooms, the kitchen. This is where I would spend most of my money. Putting new flooring, new paint will make it look nice. This is things that we've done in the past. We've kind of advanced out of that stage. It has to be the perfect deal for us to do it. To do a remodel, it has to be location, like I stated earlier. I have to have a reliable handyman. It's just sad that these days a lot of people don't want to work. So it's just getting that reliable person. If you have a crew, I know investors that have their own crew and they make it work. So you can make a lot of money flipping these mobile homes, renting them out, doing rent to own. Or you can do like what I do now, find a deal and get rid of it as is, whether it's rent to own. Let the buyer do all of the work. You don't have to do the work. And guys, there are people who will take homes just like in this condition, whether it be investors, whether it be homeowners, they will do the work, guys. So you have the option of however you want to do it. But this is what it takes to flip a mobile home. And then the exterior, I don't know if you guys saw that. I'll show some pictures of it. It's pretty solid. It just needs a washing on the outside, pressure washer. You can get somebody to do that for $250, $50 probably. Or if you have one yourself, you could do it. So we'll just add that into the cost. But overall, guys, this is the cost. And these are all the things you must consider when flipping a mobile home. Will you rent it out? Will you do rent to own? Will you wholesale it? Will you totally flip it and just resell it? And these are things that you have to consider. All right, guys, I hope this was helpful. Again, check out the other videos where we talk about this, and we talk more about this in our video course. The link is in the description. Definitely check that out. And I have links in the description to all the tools, supplies, and things that you would need when it comes to flipping a mobile home. So talk to you guys on the next video, okay?